Victoria says, I'm afraid to use white. It may look too sterile. Yes? No? Well, I think my answer is maybe. Pure white really can make a room have a starkness to it, which might be what you've seen and responded to in a negative way. A pure white can be really fabulous in a modern setting. A lot of people use a pure white in a modern home because it makes a nice backdrop to your more modern pieces, which tend to be vibrant colors and really interesting design. That pure white tends to balance it out in a really interesting way. In residential design, some folks would tell you that you really shouldn't use pure white. They would say, look for something that's been tinted with a little something else so it doesn't feel so stark. For you, if you're not responding to things that feel cold, stay away from something that's tinted with blue or green. That tends to make a room feel cold and kind of recede a little bit. If you're looking for something warmer, look for a white that's been tinted with gold or a peach or something warm and rosy like that. It doesn't have to be a lot. We're not talking about making it light pink here, but a little bit of a tint goes a long way to making your white feel just a touch cozier. A lot of people use off-white too, which is really interesting in a cottage or sort of a Spanish style home or something where you're looking for just a cozy residential feeling. Some people might tell you not to mix your whites because a stark white can actually make your off-white or an ecru look gray and dingy. But for me, I say don't be afraid of white. Don't be afraid of it. Stark white or tinted white, either one can be a great way to make your home feel light and add a lot of light into your spaces. It's very reflective. It can also complement your floors and furniture if you pick the right tint. So look for something that looks good next to the things you already own. I think a great place for you that you could find some inspiration might be looking around in Scandinavian design. They use tons of whites and lots of luscious layers and textures. This is a great way to sort of fall in love with white on white and not feel like it's too stark. Hope it helps.